Hey everyone, Alex at Cain Performance, getting you ready for New Year's resolutions. At the time of this video, New Year's Eve is like 5 days away. So we're going to talk about goal setting today. It's one thing to set up a bunch of new resolutions and have no idea how you're going to get to them. So we're going to walk through my super dorky acronym about setting S.M.A.R.T goals. All right, so taking these things one step at a time. S is for specific. If you set a weight loss goal and don't put any numbers with it, you have no idea if you reached your goal, even if you stick to the habits that would get you there. All right, M, measurable. How do you know if you get there if you can't measure it? So using the same example of weight loss, you need to know how you're going to measure and how often and what you're looking for. A is for attainable. You are not going to lose 100 pounds in January. It's just not going to happen. It's physically impossible unless you undergo some very serious surgery. If you want to, I mean, by all means, why not? But there are other ways to do it. R, relevant. Why are you doing this? Why is this goal your SMART goal? Is there a particular reason for any of these pieces of your goal setting and resolutions to be a part of your life? And T is time bound, all right? What's that old saying? Goal is just a wish with a deadline. So taking these things together, putting your goals together, when you use an example over here, I'm just for the hell of it using a 35-year-old male who has a fat loss goal. So for his S, his specific goal is to lose 15 pounds of fat by June. That's perfect because it has an amount, it has of what. Some people don't care if they're just losing 15 pounds across the board or if it's specifically fat. Generally, you want to keep as much muscle as you can, but that's not everybody's main priority. And it has a deadline on it. So you know exactly what you're losing, how much, and by when. M, measurable. How is he going to check this out? He's going to use the scale to check his body weight, and then to make sure it's fat, he's going to use a body fat percentage test. And he's going to do this check every month to make sure that he's making progress in the right direction. So he has parameters on how he's going to know if he's making progress towards or meeting his goal. A, attainable. January to June is 20 weeks. If you lose 1 pound of fat per week, you're going to hit your 15 pounds about 15 weeks in. And he leaves 5 weeks to make sure that the little tiny adjustments you have to make, the brief plateaus in there, if you were to miss a week or your friends, you have like 3 friends with birthdays in the same week so you don't hit your calorie deficit, there's room for error in there. So it's a completely attainable goal as long as he's on top of it 80 to 90% of the time. All right, R for relevant. The reason he's doing this, he has high blood pressure, let's say. He's a hypothetical person, so we can give him whatever ailments we would like, but his doctor said bring your blood pressure down, you need to get more exercise, you need to lose a little weight. That's why he's doing this, and it's going to be June when he's done, so he's going to look a little leaner for summer. All right. T, time bound. Perfect. It's already in his original specific goal. 20 weeks until June. His June deadline is his timeline. So this is the best way to set goals for anything. It doesn't give you any wiggle room. You know exactly what you're trying to accomplish. You know exactly how you're going to be able to tell if you're getting there, and you know why you're doing it. So stick with those SMART goals, set them up for all your New Year's resolutions, whether they're fitness-based or not. This is going to be a huge help for you.